Hey guys, so before I begin this review, I just want to say why activity's been so slow lately. Just because school started. I mean, school's like a job. You just gotta spend all your time doing it. So today I got the King Kong collection. It's includes King Kong, the original, Son of Kong, and Mighty Joe Young. These three films that kind of helped change the history of filmmaking in general. So I'm gonna go over each one in as many details as I can. So the first film on the box set is King Kong, and it's a really important film to cinema history. The special effects were done by Willis O'Brien, who is incredibly important because they kind of revolutionized special effects. Special effects wouldn't be where they are today without this film. Willis O'Brien did a ton of unfinished short films that never got made. The only one that did get made was an adaptation of The Lost World, and it didn't do so well at the box office, but it's got some good special effects, which makes it worth checking out. You can find the whole thing on YouTube, I think. So this is the 2-disc special edition. King Kong, starring Fay Wray, Robert Armstrong, and Bruce Cabot, and it's a co-production production. So, from an original idea conceived by Edgar Wallace and Maurice Cooper. So, this film is, like I said, is incredibly important. To this day, there are some special effects shots that they don't know how they achieved. So, newly remastered, the original 1933 classic in fabulous black and white. I think that's what it's supposed to say. Newly restored and digitally remastered. This film was colorized, though. So it was colorized, and it's had 2 remakes, one in the 70s and one in the 2000s. 2005 one was good too, except it's it's an adventure film. So this helped revolutionize the adventure genre, and all the films we watched today, like the Marvel movies, the DC movies, the Star Wars movies, they wouldn't be anywhere without this movie right here. So so give props to King Kong, because it revolutionized the fantasy genre in film, and it's got one disc, the disc 1, where they got the movie, and I'm assuming some special features on it. Is in this one, and here we got all the documentaries is put on this disc right here with the one with Kong on it. A very old monster. I don't know if this has the color version on it. I'm not really sure. I can't find the color version anywhere, but I'm not one for watching films in color, but I'm really split on the whole colorization of films thing, but I don't know. Here's Son of Kong. Son of Kong now let me explain this to you. In the 1930s, sequels weren't done often. So when a sequel would happen, it would often be in the same year, which is almost unimaginable nowadays. So this is produced really hastily. The special effects showed a little bit, but not too much. The special effects really hold up in this film really well. Son of Kong is about so apparently the guy from the first film, the director, goes back to the island, and because he's in debt, he goes back to the island to find some jewels to pay off his debt. But unlike you know, there's King Kong's son, who's really smaller than him. I don't know if it's really King Kong's son. It could be the same species. No one really knows. I don't know if they explain it. This is the only one I haven't seen. I saw Mighty Joe Young once on TV like a long time ago. So I remember it was a very good film. My father said the ending was very sad. They got a lot of good poster art here, a lot of good stuff, and here's the inside. So yeah, it's pretty good. So that's King Son of Kong. And last but not least, Mighty Joe Young. Mighty Joe Young is about a nightclub owner who gets a monkey from Africa because he wants it to be part of his show at the nightclub, but things turn. They get the monkey drunk, I think. I'm not really sure. I haven't seen this film in a while. So here's the description. Special effect. This film is important because this was the first film to have special effects done by Ray Harryhausen. Now, if you don't know who Ray Harryhausen is, he was the man who completely revolutionized special effects in the 1950s and 60s. without him, probably Star Wars wouldn't look as good as it did. Now I'm not talking about the new ones. Well, all films wouldn't look as good because he pushed towards better, bigger special effects, and he really spent a lot of time perfecting his craft, and you can see that a lot in this movie. I'm pretty sure this is the original poster because it looks very old, and here's the look at the inside of the DVD cover. It's just the same. These two, I felt these two were a little, these two are as good as King Kong, but they're worth a watch at least once. So I felt like these DVDs were kind of half-assed compared to King Kong's, though, because, well, King Kong has all the special features. King Kong has Mighty Joe Young special features on his disc, or maybe it's not. I don't really know. I haven't really watched these yet. I just picked these up. So these all films are very good. King Kong is one of the films that you need to watch before you die. It's one of the films that you need to see at least once, just to understand how far special effects have come. And Son of Kong is worth watching at least once if you like the original film. It was very wise not to try and top it, because originally they wanted to top King Kong. I don't know how they would have done that. Maybe a giant monkey fight on top of the Empire State Building, and Mighty Joe Young, definitely a minor classic, but it's definitely worth watching for Ray Harryhausen's special effects debut. So I got this. He told me to enjoy the Ray Harryhausen. The clerk told me to enjoy some classic Ray Harryhausen. That guy knew what was up. So here's one final look at the back of all these films. I'm just gonna put them back in the casing. So now here you can probably find this box set at some local video shops or Entertainment Exchange, or you can find it online. I'm pretty sure you can easily find this online. I got this for $15. It was a really good deal. I like this box set. And you get 3 films, so I basically paid $5 for each film, which is a really good deal. Plus the special features. The special features are really good. I like how they're all colorized. King Kong is a very dark blue, or maybe even black. Son of Kong's green. Mighty Joe Young's red. And here's the side view. Son of Kong is in black and white. Now I think Mighty Joe Young is I think there's one scene in color. I'm not sure. I saw something, but nah, probably not. Maybe it's just my memory. Mighty Joe Young was colorized, and I think they kept the colorization scene in. I'm not sure. I heard someone talking about it. It's been a long time since I've seen this film, so I don't remember that well. And here's the back. Here's the back. So you can see digitally remastered, 7-part documentary, and two special effects. See, you get a little description on each of them. I'm just gonna let you read those. Alright, so in the end, this box set's worth giving. I give it 8 out of 10 stars because it's well put together. It's got a lot of extra content besides the films. The only thing that would have made it better is if they put more content on the other 2 discs, because it kind of feels bare bones. These feel very bare bones, and but anyway, so this is really worth getting, and this is very good box set. King Kong, worth seeing. Son of Kong, if you like the first one, you'll like it, and Mighty Joe Young, worth seeing. It's a minor classic, but it's worth seeing because of Ray Harryhausen's special effects debut. So with that in mind, I'm going to end off this review. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like, share, and subscribe, and peace out as always.